Namaste. Welcome to my channel. This is part 3 of National Curriculum Framework. It deals with Chapter 1, Preamble and Introduction. This chapter sets the basis for the National Curriculum Framework for foundational stage. This foundational stage underlines the importance of play in these years, centrally of play in these ages or in these years, in where the families and communities play a crucial role in their life. So it gives emphasis on play in these years, and in these years means the foundation stage where 0 to 8. So really 0 to 3 at home and 3 to 8, where the crucial role is played by families and communities among the children. A child is always associated with the family and communities. So that is an important, these are the important factors which influence child's life. Then, introduction to early childhood care and education. First 8 years of child's development life is critical. Why it is critical? It is foundation for lifelong well-being, overall growth and development across all dimensions. So, first 8 years of child's life is critical, and it is about the overall growth and development of all dimensions. All dimensions means physical, cognitive and socio-emotional. So what is physical? Physical development means that there is growth of body of a child at about 6 months, 8 months, 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, toddler. Like that, you know that when an infant grows, according to that, the physical development also occur, and skill development will be occurring. So this is a growth of body and skill development, development of physical senses of sight, touch, smell, sound, taste. That is, child started to understand the sight, touch, smell, sound, taste, etc., sound of music, etc. Then other area is cognitive. Cognitive means it is influenced by the neuroscience and psychology. It is a growth and change in the intellectual abilities, thinking, reasoning, etc. will come under here. So intellectual abilities, thinking, reasoning, understanding, that is important, understanding. So that is cognitive. The child started to think and reasoning also starting this age. Then socio-emotional. Socio-emotional means that self-aware, that is the child started to understand self-awareness, self-management, social awareness, relationship skills, then responsible decision-making. That is, it started to think, started to feel, started to become actions. So you can see that these are the things started to behave like that in a social community. That is socio-emotional. Emotionally, they started to feel about the presence of the society. Then the pace of then comes importance that the pace of brain development in these years is more rapid. Pace of brain development in these years is more rapid than any other stage of a person's life. That is 85% of brain development. 85% of brain development occur by the age of 6. 85% of brain develops the age of 6. Then it indicates the critical importance of appropriate care and stimulation in a child's early years. So the 85% of brain develops by the age of 6. So that time, that is most often up to 3, the child may be at home. After 3 only, most often the children used to reach in the institutional settings. So it indicates the critical importance of appropriate care and stimulation in a child's early years to promote sustained, healthy brain development and growth. So that is why early childhood care education is very important. Only at the age of 8, children began to converge in their learning trajectories. Only at age 8, they adopt more structured learning. So in detail, we can see the foundational stage. Yes. The foundational stage primarily at home, that is till age 3. Most of the children will, child may be at home. Sometimes crashes also. And from 3 onwards, a large proportion of children spend their time, significant time in institutional settings. Institutional settings, that is Anganwadis, preschools, etc. So, NEP's key priority is high quality preschool education. High quality preschool education in an organized settings for children above 3 years. Yes, this is a major change happening according to NEP. So after 3, most of them now, people sometimes they will send to LKGs, UKG like that. It is not so compulsory. But now it is important that and what type of coaching they have been given in the institution. Some institutions it is not so organized and structured. But here NEP says that this time, that is 85% of brain develops by the age of 6. So this period is very important. So we can see that so the preschool education should be given in an organized settings for children above the age of 3 years. Then at home, what will happen? Adequate nutrition, good health, responsive care, safety, protection, stimulations of early childhood learning, etc. will occur. That we know, where parents or family members are so keen to give adequate nutrition, adequate food, water, milk, etc. And to promote good health, and responsive care will be given. Safety may be always ensured. The protection will be ensured, and early childhood learning also they will stimulate by saying some the local languages they will use, and they will repeat and they will start to say. And after age of 3, these competence should continue. That is, at home must continue. That is, in the after 3, age of 3, there comes the institutional settings. What about the institutional settings? That is Anganwadis and preschools. Ensured in an appropriate and complementary manner. So the education should be ensured in an appropriate and complementary manner in institutional settings such as Anganwadis and preschools. And along with that, whatever it is, the age of whatever facilities given at home, that should be continued in this institutional settings also. Then ECCE at home under age 3 includes health, safety, nutrition. More than that we said first itself, health, safety, nutrition, etc. Along with that, cognitive, emotional care and stimulation of the infant through. Yes, what should be given? Talking, playing, moving, listening to music and sounds, and stimulating all the other senses. This should also be given in the early childhood care, and stimulating all the other senses, particularly sight and touch, so that at the end of 3 years, optimal developmental outcomes are attained in various developmental domains. The various developmental domains: physical, motor. In case of the motor, I have explained in the second part regarding the fine motor also I have explained. Then socio-emotional, then cognitives, communication. As child started to communicate in their language, what they listen. That is the importance. What is the mother tongue? What the parents say? What parents say? What is the local language? What is the home language? That language the child started to say. Then early language is early language, that is an emergent literacy and numeracy. So, what numeracy also, the how many number, 1, 2, 3, like that, the child started to understand. So, these domains are overlapping and deeply interdependent. So, all these domains are overlapping and deeply interdependent. So, in case of foundation stage, first up to 3, it is home. Then after all, it is compulsory that, it is mandatory that the child should be sent to institutional settings for their education beyond 3. So 0 to 8 comes under the foundational stage, that is foundational stage of numeracy and literacy, FLN, foundational literacy and numeracy. So that is the importance of foundational literacy and numeracy. Yes, this session will continue for institutional settings from age just 3 to 8. Thank you.